Good morning, everybody. I'm just having some quiet time here. It's a little bit too cold to go out yet. And I was reading some reflections from my little book, Meditations for Living in Balance, and thinking of you all. This morning's meditation is on perspective. It says life comes in clusters of solitude, then a cluster when there's hardly time to breathe. That's from May Sarton. It says perspective is one of the most valuable gifts we can have. And it goes on and talks about things that give us insight and how sometimes we are given the gift of perspective by reading or listening to the words of people who have a larger vision than we have. There's nothing wrong with having a very large perspective. With not having a very large perspective, we are where we are. We are who we are. And as I was reflecting on this, I was thinking about how sometimes we think we have to have all these big words, these big quotes, these big insights in our head, when actually, if we just sit and contemplate, things come to us, ideas, thoughts, and we don't have to know who, we don't have to have all the big quotes or the big thoughts and where they come from. When we sit quietly and meditate, thoughts just begin to flow through our mind. And who originally said them, where they came from, isn't so important as the fact that they offer insight to us. I always come back to the little quote from Ram Dass that we're all just walking each other home. And I love that quote. It's so comforting to me because it tells me that we're not alone. We're never alone, and it makes me think of different times in my life when I've run into people who've offered me comfort or solace and reminded me that I'm not alone and that my higher power, the spirit that's in all of us, is out there in the world, and I have to remember to reach out for it. But other times I'll be sitting quietly and a few little words will come to me. They're but for the grace of God. Little things that I can't even really touch the word scripture or Buddhist saying, and it'll come and it'll go fleetingly, but it'll be a word of comfort. This morning I'd encourage you to use quiet time, to just sit quietly and allow the thoughts to flow like clouds going by. And don't worry if they stay or they go. Don't worry about who said them, but allow those words to just come and comfort you. Stay if they stay, go if they go. Don't worry about where they came from. Just be the perspective that you need for your life today. I hope that you'll listen in. I hope that you'll comment on my page if something inspires you, and drop me a line if you'd like to know more. I'm Linda Wilk, the Peace-Filled Warrior.